Forex strategy is the most important thing when it comes to trading on the market. If you don't follow a precise strategy, you have 99% chance to lose. I am Petko Aleksandrov, a professional Forex trader, and I became successful when I started to use not just one Forex strategy, but many. Today, I will teach you everything you need to know about choosing the best Forex strategy, how I use a Forex strategy builder to automate the strategies as robots, and how I create new strategies for different assets and time frames. I will share with you some of my Forex strategy secrets that made me profitable, and this will be a bit longer video, but if you stay with me until the end, I'm sure you will learn a lot. Also, don't forget to subscribe to our channel so you will get more of our videos. Now, let me get to my trading station and I will continue from there, sharing my screen so you will have a better idea of how I do it. So I am at my trading station at the moment, and you see one of my accounts where I have 5 different expert advisors, or for the beginner traders, these are automated trading strategies, and they trade by themselves. So I don't execute any of the Forex strategy manually. I use expert advisors or the so-called robots. Now, these 5 strategies are part of my Forex trading strategies from professional trader course plus top 5 EAs. So in this course, I put together basically the best strategies that I have at the moment. I update the course every month, and I update the expert advisors every single Forex strategy. So in this video, I will show you some of the strategies, and I will start with a very simple Forex strategy for euro dollar that you see on the chart at the moment. It has one open trade at a negative of $248, but you can see the account history is at $4,116 of a profit. And if I just get the detailed report, you will see that I have some great result with this strategy. So basically these are $4,000, and this is for the last 1 week and a half, I think. Yeah, the first trades were opened at the 7th of June, and today it is 15th of June, so about 8 days. I have a floating profit loss of negative 108, but my closed profit is at 4,116, and you can see all of the trades that were opened and closed. Some for euro dollar, some for euro yen. I have pound dollar as well as a currency pair, and I have euro pound, and I have as well dollar yen. So 5 different strategies to diversify the risk, and as you can see, very stable balanced line running at my account for the moment. Now I will show you one of the best Forex strategy that I have at the moment. It is for euro dollar. It is extremely simple Forex strategy, but it brings really nice results. Even at the moment I have this open trade, you can see that it's sold right here. The take profit is very close, just 20 pips lower, and my stop loss is 80 pips higher. Now many of you might think that this is wrong, okay, to have a bigger stop loss than the take profit. But I will tell you some Forex strategy secrets in this video. And the first one is that it is wrong that the take profit should be 3 times bigger or 2 times bigger than the stop loss. Okay, this is old. There is no proof to that. And I can tell you that with my experience of testing so many strategies and robots, when the take profit is closer to your entry, obviously there is a bigger chance that the price will hit the take profit first instead of hitting the stop loss. And I'm not playing chances here. This I will show you with the EA Studio. This is a professional software that we use at Forex Academy. If you go to our website at eaforexacademy.com and you click on Expert Advisor Studio, you will come to the home page where you can find a free course how to use the software. There is 14 days free trial which you can use to test different strategies, to generate new Forex robots, and at the same time you can find your best Forex strategy by testing many, like what I do, and I follow the results and I see which one performs the best. So this is how you should be selecting your profitable Forex strategy. So if I click on strategy, you will see the very same strategy that I have on the MetaTrader, but here I have exactly the take profit, the stop loss, I have the entry and the exit rule, which I will explain in a minute, but you can see what is the balance chart. Very stable one, even there was a period with stagnation with this Forex strategy. However, we have over 900 count of trades for the last 3 years and something. So this is a huge statistic that I have as a Forex strategy resources, or I can say as a proof that this strategy worked well for that period of time, and it keeps trading well right now, because after having 939 trades executed in the last 3 years, this gives me the signal that this Forex strategy is going to profit in the future as well. Because if you don't have such statistic, you're playing chances, you will lose a lot of time on a demo account, and you cannot see the precise entries as we see them right here in EA Studio. You can see on the chart that I see every single trade, where it was opened, where it was closed. Okay, here we have a short trade executed and the take profit was reached. Another long trade, the stop loss was reached. Then we have short trade, take profit was reached. Short trade, take profit was reached. And again and again. And if you follow all of that Forex strategy resources that we have, you will notice that the take profit is hit much more often than the stop loss. This is why this Forex strategy is profitable. And if many of you are skeptical about having a smaller take profit than the stop loss, I will prove that to you right now. And you can see as well here how many trades were open and closed, and the take profit was hit every single time. Okay, so when we have the green line under, this means that the long trade hits the take profit if it hits the green line. If it is a short trade, you will see it red, and if it hits this horizontal red line, it means that it hits the stop loss. So what is the Forex strategy for euro dollar in this case? We have the stochastic signal line crosses the signal line downwards. Stochastic signal for that strategy, K period of 14, D period of 6, and slowing 6. So the rule here is that the stochastic line crosses the signal line downwards. Okay, if I click over the chart, you will see where is the stochastic signal line, and our entry for a long, or when we want to buy with this Forex strategy, is that cross that happens between the two lines. Okay, you can see right here the blue line crosses the red line downwards, and this is a buy signal. The opposite thing, when the blue line crosses the red signal upwards, this is a sell signal. Alright, so this Forex strategy is for the sideways market. We are buying when the price is cheap, and we're selling when the price is more expensive. Now the exit rule of this strategy is with the envelopes. The bar opens above lower band after opening below it. I will click over the chart again, and I will try to show you such an example. You can see here are the envelopes, And for the people that are not familiar with the envelopes, when there is volatility, they open, and when the market goes sideways, they come together. So right here you can see that the price goes above the envelopes, and if you go around the chart on such a forex strategy, you will find out where are the exits. So one more time to summarize this simple forex strategy: as stop loss we have 80 pips, as a take profit we have 20 pips. And then as an exit rule we have the envelopes, as an entry rule we have the stochastic signal. So just one entry condition and one exit condition. With Expert Advisor Studio we have a lot of statistics. If we go to the report, we can see the statistical information of that strategy. We have average position length, we have bars in trade, count of trades, which I said is very important, how many months were there on profit in percentage, the profit factor, which is the gross profits divided by the gross losses, and in this case it is 1.32, which is great. We have the balance chart on the side, count of entries by weekday, so you can see that this forex strategy trades the most on Thursdays. Then we have profit and loss in currency by weekdays, and if I scroll lower you will notice that we have profit and loss in currency by entry hour, profit and loss in currency by exit hour, count of entries, profits and losses by entry hour, position profit by position hedging time. And by the chart you can notice that with this strategy most often exit is with the take profit, then with the stop loss, and we have a couple of points with the exit condition of the envelopes. And below we can see which months during which year that forex strategy was profitable and when it was a losing one. So it's absolutely normal to have losing months with any trading strategy. Even a profitable forex strategy loses sometimes, loses some months, and this is quite normal because the market changes all the time. The most important thing is to end up the year on profit, and you can see that 2020 so far I have a great profit, and then I have in 2019 not that big profit, but it's a profit, and in 2018 it was a fantastic result. And this is trading just with 0.1 lot. If I switch to one complete lot, you will notice that I have much bigger profits. So it really depends what is your money management about the forex strategy and how you are managing your account. Now I will show you how that strategy looks on MetaTrader. So I will insert the stochastic indicator, which you can find in oscillators. Just click on stochastic oscillator, and then you go with K period of 14 and D period of 6, and slowing we have 6. So keep in mind that if you use the default parameters for any forex strategy, you are very likely to lose. Okay, the default parameters, they were invented by the brokers just because they want the people to lose money. This is why with EA Studio I see which are the best parameters for the indicators. Okay, if I bring it one more time, and I will show you that if I do any change, for example I go with K period of 12 and I click on accept, I immediately see what is the difference on the balance chart. So this way I can notice and I can find out easily which are the best parameters, and actually EA Studio gives these best parameters automatically because it has the generator which allows you to find profitable forex strategy at any moment just by generating it. But you can see that in the free course. I will not talk about that. I want to concentrate how to use forex strategy properly and how to benefit out of it. Now I will include one more time the indicator, stochastic oscillator. I will go to oscillators. Here it is. So we have K period of 14. D period of 6 and slowing of 6, and I click on OK. Okay, so I have already the stochastic oscillator, and then I will add as well the envelopes. Insert indicators, click on trends and go to envelopes, and here I will use period of 10 and I will use deviation of 60 as the default, and here are the envelopes. So as we said, these are two lines that go over and below the price. Okay, so these are the indicators, and if I just zoom, you will see that my entry, my short trade, came just after the two lines of the stochastic oscillator crossed. After that, the robot or the automated Forex strategy places the stop loss and the take profit automatically. I don't need to do it manually. Now the price is going towards the stop loss, but we will see what happened. Now, if you want to backtest an expert advisor from MetaTrader, you can right click over the chart, go to expert advisor and click on strategy tester. Now for a model, I would suggest you to use open prices only. The spread, you can leave it to the current, or you can leave it a little bit higher so you will have more skeptical result, and then you can use any data range, or if I uncheck it I will use the complete period I have, and if I click on start you can see that the expert advisors with EA Studio work really fast. Here is the report, the results and the graph. It is the very same backtest that we have in EA Studio, which means that each Forex strategy which is created by EA Studio has the very accurate backtest on MetaTrader, and if you go to results you can compare each individual trade. I have done it many times and I can assure you that the report is the very same. Of course, if in EA Studio you're using the same historical data. So in EA Studio you have the option to import historical data from your broker. This is possible from the data tab. There are two scripts. Drop them in MetaTrader and then export the files and drop them in EA Studio. I have such a video in the free course, so I'm not going to talk about that. It's very easy to be done, just a couple of steps. So the backtests are very similar, and this is the only way that you can check if a Forex strategy was profitable or not. Everything else is illusion. If you go back over the chart and look for the entries and the exits, you will mess it up. For example, if you say there is a cross here, okay, and then there was a sell signal, that's easy, okay, because we are at the end and you can place a vertical line on the entry, you can put horizontal lines on the take profit and the stop loss, and you can see what will happen, what is the outcome of this trade. But if you go back from where you will start, where you will place the first trade, is it here? Is it here? Is it here? Is it on that cross? Is it on that cross? Or is it on that cross? You don't know. It depends when you were catching it. Okay, that's the other benefit of using automated trading and expert advisors to execute your Forex strategy, because you will not miss a single trade. And let's suppose that you will have any of the trades, for example, with this cross. You have the stop loss, you have the take profit. After that comes the next one. But you can see this is midnight with me. I would be sleeping. Which is the first trade I will take in the morning? What was this day? Was I in front of the computer or not? Okay, so this is the huge illusion that many traders are trying to do. That's one of my Forex strategy secrets I want to share with you. Don't go back over the chart to look for the trades and to figure out if one Forex strategy was profitable or not. The only way you can do that is with EA Studio, because it shows you exactly where the trades happened and what was the outcome, what I have shown to you with the indicator chart. This is the only way you can recognize when the trades happen and when they were closed. As you can see, very detailed, I can recognize when the trade was open, where the take profit was hit, where the stop loss was hit. Alright, so this is about the Forex strategies when you are trading with expert advisors. Now, if you're not a fan of expert advisors and robots and you want to combine, for example, fundamental analysis with any Forex strategy, even such a strategy, that is just fine. You need to be accurate, you need to stay in front of the computer, not all the time. So if your Forex strategy is on M15, this means that we have a new bar opening every 15 minutes. So you don't need to stare at the screen all the time. You can have a look at it just on every 15 minutes. If your strategy is on H1, then you better have a look on every round hour. And for sure you can have a profitable Forex strategy if you are trading manually. I have many courses about manual trading. I have recorded 2 fantastic courses about manual trading. This is our website one more time. If I go to online trading courses, and here you will see all of our trading courses, but it's easier with the categories. So if I click to manual trading, you will see 4 different courses until the moment. So the professional Forex trading will teach you a fantastic profitable Forex strategy where you will be doing full analysis over the charts and you will execute the trades by diversifying the risk on 3 different entries. The Forex trading education will teach you a great scalping strategy where I show how to enter and exit from the market very quickly. At the Forex trading course, London, New York and Tokyo trading system will show you a system where I'm trading just after the opening of the London or the New York or the Tokyo trading sessions. Okay, so I'm catching the volatility at that moment and I want to be on the market exactly at that time. Okay, so these 3 courses are very suitable if you want to trade manually during different hours in the day, and in each one I show relatively easy Forex strategy, and for me that's obviously the best Forex strategy. In each course I try to put my best of experience, and I have tested so many strategies along the years, and before placing any of the strategies in my courses I tested long time. I make sure that this is a robust Forex strategy, because at the moment in 2020 beginning I have over 20,000 students enrolled in my courses and I cannot take the risk to provide bad Forex strategy, which will hurt of course my image, my reputation that I have already among the students and the traders, and I really cannot afford to do that. So everything I'm saying in this video is not just because I want to convince you in something, it is because I want to share my experience with you and I want to prove to you how important it is to follow a Forex strategy. Anyway, you will fall down under emotions and you will be buying somewhere for no reason, okay? This is how the people lose money. So what usually most of the beginners do, they open websites like Forex Factory and they start to follow all the news, which is not an easy thing. It's very, very difficult to follow the economic calendar and to depend on fundamental analysis. And this is how really a lot of people lose money, because if you have a Forex strategy that is based on economic calendar and you have some forecasts and you expect, for example, that the retail sales in the United States will come positive and they were previously negative. There is no guarantee about that, and it depends what is the expectation, which is actually much stronger than the result itself, and quite often the result is different, which reflects differently every time. And all of that, we cannot back test it. Okay, you cannot back test how that performed, because I have tried that very hard, and I was very stubborn to try doing that. There are some websites that will show you the outcome of the market on the different news, and you can monitor, for example, how the market behaved when the retail sales in the United States appeared. And if you have a simple Forex strategy where you will buy before the news if the forecast is positive, and if the outcome is even better value, you will close quickly your trade. That's hard. As well, the brokers, they have slippage during the important news, so there is no guarantee that your trade will be executed. I would suggest you even to stay away from the market when there are important news, because it's really tricky. People want to get on the market when there are important news, but they fail because they put emotions, they want to make quick profits. Doesn't work like that. The brokers will not allow you to execute quickly trades just on the news, no matter what Forex strategy you are using, with pending orders or one-click trading. It will be nearly impossible. And as I said, you will spend a lot of time testing a strategy before you decide if this is a profitable strategy or losing strategy. Okay, you will be testing on a demo account for months, even years, before you make the conclusion whether this is a profitable Forex strategy. With EA Studio, the software that I'm using, I see that before I start testing the strategy, okay? Because there is the back test, and I can see if that strategy was profitable according to many things. I have robustness tests like Monte Carlo, which proves if the strategy is profitable with randomized indicator parameters, for example, and that saves a lot of time. And for me, this is the only way I can recognize if this is a profitable Forex strategy, if this is an easy Forex strategy to follow, and if this is the best Forex strategy I want to use. The other thing people are doing is to follow other traders. There are many websites to do that. These are websites like My FX Book, where you can follow different traders and you can be part of any community, and you can copy trades, another service for many of the brokers. But guys, at the end of the day, if you are copying somebody, you will not learn anything, okay? Because you will just depend on their performance. And keep in mind, this is a lot of scam here. There are so many people showing fake results. If I go to PAM Brokers, I think this is where you can follow different trades with different brokers or signal providers, so they will just give you signals and you will execute. There are a lot of scammers. These companies are basically taking the commissions, the fees, to give you the signals. The outcome is not what you expect. It's not definitely what they have promised to you, and I'm not sure what type of Forex strategy they follow, and you will not be sure as well if they follow any Forex strategy at all, or they just give random signals. And if by luck you hit the take profit 1-2 times, you will say yeah, this is great, put more money, and you will lose it all after that. Okay, so the best thing is to stick to a Forex strategy that is suitable for your trading style, for your trading attitude, and of course it depends on the time. If you can trade a couple of hours per day, if you can invest all of your time, or if you are not able to spend time in front of the computer, if you don't want to stare at the charts all the time, I'll definitely suggest you look for algorithmic trading. And in our academy we teach people how to do expert advisors and robots based on a real Forex strategy without programming skills. This is what you can do with EA Studio and the Forex Strategy Builder Professional, which are two great software to automate your trading and most of all to generate new Forex strategies for you. What I mean is, if I go back to the EA Studio and I click on the generator, you have the chance here to build a new Forex strategy from scratch. For example, I will use euro dollar on H1, and then for strategy properties I will select 0.1 as an entry, and then I will have a range for stop loss and take profit from 10 to 100, which means that all the Forex strategies inside, they will have the stop loss and the take profit in this range. And in generator settings, I can select how long I want the generator to be working, for example 30 minutes, and what acceptance criteria I would like to have. So if I go to acceptance criteria, and I can choose to have minimum 300 count of trades, which I said is very important, profit factor at least 1.2, and if I run this generator and I click on start, you will see what is the speed of the generator, and these are actual Forex strategies that are generated. So the Forex strategy secrets that are behind that EA Studio software, I don't know how it works, but it generates new strategies, and as you can see in the balance chart, I already have calculated strategies, and in the collection I will see the results of all the generation for the 30 minutes, and you can see that already I have a lot of strategies, and if I click on any of them I will see the entry rules and the exit rules. What is the balance chart? You can see that this Forex strategy has a very good balance chart, stable one, recently going higher. I will definitely look into this strategy in details and maybe use it for my trading. And as you saw, I have generated this Forex strategy just for a couple of seconds with couple of clicks, and I have the RSI as an entry rule and the RVI as an exit rule. Stop loss of 65, take profit of 59 pips. Profit factor above 1.34. This is a fantastic strategy for euro dollar on H1 chart. So this is how I create my best Forex strategy. I generate many, I analyze them, and I see which one I want to use for my trading. But first, I always test on a demo account. So all the strategies that are in the generator after 30 minutes, I put them on a demo account in MetaTrader to find my best Forex strategy for consistent profits, because I have a huge proof over here that each individual Forex strategy was profitable for that period of time. In this case, this is since 2017 till 2020, or the last 3 years. Now don't go too far back to backtest and generate strategies over 10 years, because obviously you don't want to base your trading on data that is from 10 years ago, but I would suggest you to stick to the most recent period, the last 1, 2, 3, maximum 5 years. So this is a very easy Forex strategy method that you can do even with the trial period. You can sign up for it and there are no any obligations with it. You can generate unlimited number of Forex strategies. You can apply them manually if you want. You will learn very easy how to apply each Forex strategy by looking at the indicator chart, or you can export it with one click for MetaTrader as an expert advisor for MetaTrader 4 and MetaTrader 5, or this is the trading robot. After that, you just install the expert advisors on MetaTrader and you follow the results. This is how I do it. I place many expert advisors on MetaTrader. I follow the results and I see which one brings the most profits to me. So one more time, if I save it as a detailed report and I will open it, what you will see is that I have a lot of trades open and closed for the last 7 days, and I can easily see which strategy brought me profit and which brought me losses. On the bottom I have the dollar yen trades which brought me more losses. I have 3 losing, 1 profit. Then I have the pound dollar right here which brought me only profits, and then you can see so many profits with the euro dollar strategy, the one that I have shown to you. Okay, so as a bonus for everyone who stayed with me until the end, I will include this strategy just below and you can download it. Okay, you can download this expert advisor, but I would suggest you to test this Forex strategy first on a virtual account, on a demo account, so you will not be risking real money. And yeah, give me feedback how it goes. I really hope that it will keep performing well. There is no guarantee that it will keep performing well in the future as it does at the moment, but at least you will have a Forex strategy for free. You will have the robot which you can use for your trading. As you can see one more time here, what a fantastic results I have the last days with this euro dollar strategy. Brought me a lot of profits. Thank you very much for watching. If you have any questions, let me know, and don't hesitate to test this strategy. It's free. You don't risk anything testing it on a virtual account. And if you have enjoyed that video, I really hope you will like it or share it and subscribe to our channel so you'll get more of our free videos. Thanks for watching and enjoy trading. Bye.